Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. So today we're going to be talking all about meal planning. So meal planning is one of those things that I feel like most of us kind of like dread a little bit. Like, oh shoot, the groceries are getting low. And if you're the type of person where you have to make a list and there's a meal for every night and it's a lot of work. So it's one of those things where I dread, but like once it's done, it feels good to be done. So before we hop into the process of what my meal planning looks like, I wanted to go over a few things. So first of all, I have to be organized in this. I can't just do it. I can't just remember things in my head and go to the store. I have to list things out. I put them in different bullet points. I'll show you that in the video. But one big thing that really helps me is having a calendar, a book of some sort. So this calendar I picked up. This is from the Jane website. I don't know if you guys have used it. But basically, I believe a bunch of different companies just use Jane for selling, and they put it on there for a lot cheaper. It's super addicting. But I got this off of there. I don't remember what the company is called. I will absolutely link it down below. So in this one particularly, you can pick out like the design, the style, if you want these flowers, something different. And then they each come with like a little box. You can put your name in or whatever you want to put. So basically this is a calendar. Now, what makes it more than a calendar is there are different pages. And I'll show you here in a minute. Other than just the calendar, it's like kind of an organizing kind of book. So let me get to October here, since we're in October. What the heck? Okay, so this is the calendar, right? So you have your calendar, and it's all just has these like big boxes. I love the bigger boxes. So on the side it has like your notes. If you have tasks or anything you need to accomplish, you can put down here. There's a lot of room for all this, which I really love. So that's kind of what that looks like. There's the calendar. Then, and this is in each month, it has these little sections. So then you have a monthly budget kind of plan, which I don't use a whole lot. My husband does the budget. Let's be honest. So there's a budget. And then my favorite part about this, you guys, is I'm going to do this so I don't have to show the whole thing. So this is one side. So you have your monthly meal plan. So it gives you just a full calendar, and this is just empty. It just has like the days of the week, and you can put in the actual dates to every month. You can kind of organize it how you want. So in here I just have my first week, right? Which is great. I use this just for meal planning, nothing else. So I can write it however big I want, whatever I want in there, and you can fit a bunch in there too. On the other side, this is awesome. So it has a shopping list. So what I like to do is break it up in sections, because I usually go 3 or 4 times a month I shop. So I'll break it up in sections. And what I like to do is kind of organize, and I'll show you guys in the video, but I like to organize my meats, and then like my produce in one section. So that's kind of what that looks like. I love this calendar. I use it mostly for writing in certain like dates, appointments we need to go to, whatever. And then my biggest thing I'll use it for is this meal planning. So that's the first thing I wanted to talk about. Second thing is Walmart grocery pickup. Oh my gosh, you guys. So I don't do this all the time. I actually like to shop at a place called Fred Meyer. It's like a clothing, kind of like a Walmart, but like nicer. So Walmart grocery pickup. I will show you kind of in detail a little bit when we get into the video a little later on, but it's amazing. It's free. What I like to do is get my produce from somewhere else. I don't love their produce or their meats. So I'll get my meats and my produce from somewhere else, but I'll order things like olive oil, balsamic, breads, oats, anything that is like that's not gonna go bad very, very, very quickly, like produce would, I get at Walmart. So you just go on their website, order. It saves all your info if you go on there multiple times, and you literally just order. The next day, go in, pick it up, you drive up, and they load your car for you even. Like, it is amazing, especially if you have kids, and it's a pain in the butt to go grocery shopping, especially with 2+ kids. It's a lot of work. And I love this option. It's super, super convenient for me. So yeah, you'll see in the video kind of in detail what that looks like. So yeah, I hope you guys enjoyed this video. Subscribe if you haven't already, and like this video, give it a thumbs up, and hopefully you'll be back to see more of my videos. Alright, you guys, so I have my MacBook and my planner. That's always what I pull out to start my meal planning. So I'm just going to turn to this month's little section in my calendar, and I'm going to find that shopping list and meal planning calendar. So here's kind of a close-up of the monthly meal plan that I was showing you guys, and then the shopping list, which is huge, and I love it so much. I think we've already established that I love it so much. Okay, so what I'm first going to do is write out the dates of, and here I was just checking what the date was, because, oh man, being a mom of 2, I never know the date. I don't know why. I just never know it. Anyway, so I'm just writing the date out on each box just to kind of get ready and to start my meal planning. Okay, so one huge help is Pinterest for me. I love it. I have quite a few boards full of just meals that I've tried before. I'm going to go ahead into my workout and health food section and just kind of scroll through and see if I can find anything that we haven't eaten in a while. I'm just not the greatest at just coming up with things on my own, so Pinterest really, really helps. I love crock pot recipes, so that's what I'm kind of looking at right now. Pinterest is a wonderful place, right, ladies? Okay, so here I have 6 days kind of planned throughout the week. One night was a date night, so I just added another day. Yeah, so this is just kind of what our meals look like. I'm on a weight loss journey. I have been for the last like 6 or 7 months, which I want to talk about in a later video. But that's kind of why these all are on the healthier side, I guess you could say. But yeah, this is kind of what this looks like, the next step after looking online and getting some recipes. I physically write it down so I know what to put on my shopping list. Okay, so right below that, like you saw, is the shopping list. So I like to break this up in sections. There's obviously multiple columns, so I'll just kind of take my pen and make a line down 2 sections, indicating that those are the 2 sections I'm going to use for 1 week. So I like to organize this in different like bullet points, I guess you could say. So I like to list out all my meats, so that way when I go to the meat section I can just grab those and I'm not looking all around my list and having this chaotic list going. So right across from my meats, I like to write all of my produce. I have a whole long line for produce. I get quite a bit of fruits and vegetables, so I typically use that whole section to do that. So right below meats is all the other stuff, things like oils, eggs, dairy, just anything random that's not meats or produce. This is super helpful for me, you guys, when I'm in the middle of the store, especially with my kids. It's just so much more organized, and I really, really love this way of doing things. Okay, so here I'm just showing you guys just kind of what it looks like after it's all done. Yeah, super exciting stuff. Okay, so after I make my list, I go on the Walmart website. So here is the main page to walmart.com. On the right-hand corner up top is going to say grocery pickup. If it's your first time, I believe you have to like fill some stuff out and like put in your zip code. This one already has my pickup location in there because I've done this multiple times. And so they know that that's just where I'm going to get it from unless I change it. So on the right hand side, you're going to see your cart. My cart is empty right now. Once I start to add things in, you'll see it on the right hand side, which is super awesome because then you can kind of just glance over, make sure it's there, make sure it's the right thing. So all you do is just start adding items from your list. Super easy. It'll give you a bunch of obviously different options of oats. I put in oats this time, so I just clicked on the option I want, and you'll see it shows up on the right hand side in your cart. So once you've added everything, you're just gonna press checkout, and you're gonna just go through the process of clicking what store you want, what time you want. They'll give you a time between like 12 to 1, for example, or whatever. It's typically the next day that you have to pick it up. They don't usually do it in the same day, but super awesome. I recommend Walmart grocery pickups so much. All right, you guys, so I have one more tip for you. This has been huge for me. Right before I go shopping, I clean up my fridge. So I literally take everything off of the shelf and I wipe it down. This is super helpful for me to organize my fridge every time. Especially with eating healthy, I know where things are and I can grab them. They're easy. So yeah, this is a really big tip for me that I feel like has changed just the way I eat and how fresh I feel my food is, if that makes any sense. So anyways, that's the video for today. I hope you guys enjoyed, and hopefully I will see you in my next one. Have a great day. Bye.